What were the goals of the Bolshevik Revolution? Have you ever wondered what drove the Bolshevik Revolution in 1917? This monumental event was led by Vladimir Lenin and the Bolshevik Party, aiming to reshape Russia's future. The primary goal was to overthrow the provisional government and establish a socialist state rooted in Marxist principles. One of the first objectives was to end Russia's involvement in World War I. The war had caused immense suffering and economic hardship. The Bolsheviks promised peace to a war-weary population, which resonated deeply with those longing for an end to the conflict. Another key goal was to redistribute land to the peasantry. The Bolsheviks sought to abolish large estates controlled by the nobility and give land to those who worked it. This addressed the deep inequalities in rural areas and met the demands of the peasants. The revolution also aimed to provide bread to the people. Widespread famine and food shortages plagued both workers and peasants in cities and the countryside. The Bolsheviks wanted to tackle these issues and ensure basic sustenance for everyone. Establishing the dictatorship of the proletariat was another significant goal. This meant that the working class would take control of the state apparatus, dismantling the old ruling classes of czars, nobility, and capitalists. The vision was to build a society based on socialist equality. Creating a workers' state was also essential. The Bolsheviks aimed to empower the proletariat by recruiting working-class citizens into leadership roles within the party and government. This was a move to ensure that the voices of the working class were heard. Social reforms were part of the agenda too. The Bolsheviks promoted women's rights, including decriminalizing abortion and advocating for education for women. They also decriminalized homosexuality between consenting adults, which were progressive measures for that time. An international socialist revolution was on their minds as well. The Bolsheviks viewed the Russian Revolution as the first step in a worldwide movement to overthrow capitalist and imperialist systems. They believed that the success of socialism in Russia depended on spreading revolution beyond its borders. Defending the revolution was crucial. The establishment of the Red Army was necessary to win the Russian Civil War against internal and external enemies. These enemies sought to restore the old order or prevent socialist transformation. From a socialist viewpoint, these goals represented a break from the oppressive structures of Tsarist Russia and capitalist exploitation. The revolution aimed to empower the working class and peasantry, eliminate class hierarchies, and build a society based on collective ownership and equality. However, critiques from figures like Rosa Luxemburg pointed out that the Bolsheviks' methods led to authoritarianism and suppressed democratic participation. This diverged from some socialist ideals of broad-based worker democracy. In practical terms, the Bolshevik Revolution aimed to create a new social and political order that would abolish exploitation and oppression. It sought to improve the lives of the majority and serve as a catalyst for global socialist transformation.